Hi, Soul Tribe. Hmm. The energies going around right now are very much speaking of how to work through irritation. Huh. That was so upsetting for me. For those of you who were at that moment just now, I've never actually seen that side of my uncle. It's almost scary. Um, but he was half asleep, so uh, tower moment broke my heart a little bit. You know, my whole life I've been a champion for animals. And I was that kid that brought home the bird with the broken wing, and my mom swatted it out of my hand and killed it. Or I had so many instances where I've tried to bring home an animal to just give it a chance. It's just a lost soul that's looking for a chance, and made to feel bad about it. I guess that's something maybe that I can work through. Um, Baby, I know. But puppy is safe in the backyard. For those of you who missed that, I deleted that because it was like just like a scary moment for me, at least. For those of you who missed that, I did find a Rottweiler mixed dog who does not know where his home is, and we walked around for a while. I was hoping that he would be able to find it himself. A lot of times that's possible. It wasn't the case, but he followed us home. So let's pull some cards. Tonight, what I would like to do is a bit of Q&A, and I think I'm going to probably pull some cards for people out there who are looking to have some cards pulled. So let's go ahead and pull. How about the Wisdom Oracle deck? Hello, darling. Use a map and crystals for what? Loyal Heart keeps coming up. That's very interesting. Loyal Heart. To help find cats. Very cool. Loyal Heart. Hi, Sister Tammy. No notification. I'm not surprised. Let's see. I need a tiny pillow to put under my butt. Okay, that's better. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say to the soul tribe tonight? There's so much energy going on, which is, I get on when the energy is flowing. The channeling is flowing for you, and for me, for the community, for the soul tribe. And sometimes it's time to move back so that you guys could do the work that we're talking about here. You know what I mean? Man, they really messed up my house. You should have seen them. It was like 2 horses going wild. It was kind of cool, but it was neat. Beautiful. Hi, Soul Tribe. Beautiful. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us as a collective in this Soul Tribe? If you're resonating with me and you're resonating with the things I'm saying, the things I'm channeling, you're in the Soul Tribe. There's no initiation. There's nothing you have to do. I've had some questions about that. Emails. You guys send me some loving energy. I need it right now. What do you want to know? What do you need to hear? What do you need to know? Ask your higher self. Release expectation. Poised and ready. Poised and ready. Poised. I want to read this one. I don't think I pulled this one before. 48, 12, 3. Pulled a lot of 3s today. I have felt Jesus Christ in the higher realms, known as Master Sonata, very much lately. Isn't that beautiful? This is the energy they're wanting you to inhabit, invoke, live. All right, I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot for this one. Everyday Witch. To clarify poised, Spirit. To clarify poised. Hi, Phoenix Danielle. Hi, lovely. Thank you. I need the good vibes right now. Whew. Felt this, but not the rest. Ah, that makes sense. I love this connotation of the hermit. I love this connotation of the hermit. Isn't that beautiful? She's like, I'm going to sit down my hat. I'm going to sit down my broom. And right now I'm just going to do me. Everything else can wait. Everything else will be set aside for now. Because right now, I'm going within. Getting ready to be poised. One more, Spirit. And then we'll read that card. I want to read that one. I want to read that card. One more, Spirit. For poised. What do they need to know? Oh, that. 6 of Wands. Success will come from this. Your success, your recognition, people are going to see you. This is how others are going to view you because you do take the time for yourself. Right? Because you take that moment for yourself. Poised for, I'm telling you guys, miracles coming. I am feeling you guys, and what you're manifesting, it's coming. I can feel it. I can feel the energy of it. Let's read that. Poised. 48. Being ready. What have I said? 2020. Get ready. Bringing something to light and being at your best. Confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. Ooh, something just tickled my nose. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge. You sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and they trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. The relationship message here, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in now. Why is my nose tickling? You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. Stepping into your personal growth, letting your light shine. I said that earlier today. Letting your light shine. You know what? I want to read the protection message. There's a couple different ones, but I want to read the protection message. You may not be ready to move forward at this time, and that is okay. Be poised. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, right? Fake it till you make it. But if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, how funny. It sounds like this is not going to be good. It will land you in some muck right now. This is not a time to wing it. Oh, so don't fake it till you make it. This is not a time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are ready. It's better to disappoint others now than wish you had later. Interesting. You did that for 3 years? Yeah. Me neither, not again. We've all been there. We've all been there. And that is part of the growth. If you haven't been there, well, I hate to tell you, but you're going to be someday, and it's all about how you react to it, right? If you've gone through that already, that means that you're on the path. Sorry, I cried a little bit earlier. I did that the past month. I'm ready to get back on the horse. I feel you, girl. I really do. Sister, I'm in the same place. I've been there too, as well. Right? How often do we trap ourselves here? And I say this a lot. Oh, wow. Next card out is the Five of Pentacles, right? Being left out in the cold, literally, in this connotation. But here we're seeing, I say this all the time, you didn't put yourself here, darling. You didn't put yourself here. This is not your fault. Why have you continued to blame yourself for it? Why are you still reacting to swords that were put there so long ago when it's time for you to pick them up and put them in your arsenal? They've taken her hat and her broom of power and tied her up. Are you going to stand back up and pick those up? Don't forget, when you are trapped, you no longer have access to those things of power that are yours. Let that go, darling. That made you cry. I don't know why. Let that go. That's a release. Feel that. Look at the little bird sitting on the sword up here saying, I'm waiting on you. I'll show you the way when you're ready to release yourself. Look at the cat behind you saying, I'm not leaving you. I am not leaving you. That's your spirit guides trying to help you out of that situation. But they're not leaving you. They won't leave till you do. Are you going to leave? You may not have put yourself here, but it's darn well your fault if you stay. These powerful weapons of yours are being blocked because you are blindfolding yourself. You're tied up. But all she has to do is put her arms around one sword, and she has 8 swords at her disposal. All these things that have happened to you were meant to happen for you. This is a channeling. This is the channeling now. All right, we have some spirit guides coming in. Beautiful. Beautiful. You guys are vibrating. Butterfingers. This one was buzzing hard earlier. I love this connotation of the chariot. Right? This way or that way? Which way do I go? It is time sometimes just to make the move. Oh, Phoenix, that makes me so happy, girl. Sister, you know, well, first of all, we've missed you here. People miss you when you check out, and that's okay to check out. But we got to force ourselves to get back in. We got to force ourselves to make that move. That chariot's really wanting to speak to us. To make that move. All right. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for people. Okay. So, be patient and understand that it's going to depend on where you line up. Okay, I'm going to try to get to as many people as I can. Right now we only have 18 viewers, so this is perfect actually for reading cards. So what I would like you to do is please shoot a question and let's pull some cards. I've been super dizzy, like I can't walk dizzy. Got checked out. I'm fine, so it has to be energy. Yeah, honey, Tammy, there is so much going on right now when it comes to energy. I have one of our sisters, Sharon, has recently been experiencing so much ringing in the ears that she's finding it very distracting. So I'm going to ask about some of the Ascension symptoms real quick. I'm going to channel that in and ask that question and see what they're saying. Because I've had a lot of complaints about Ascension symptoms, dizzy, shaky. Yeah, I've had a lot of shake myself. I've had an influx of energy. So a bit of shakiness and like just influx, you know, it's like too much energy for my vehicle body to handle. Okay, spirits, I ask for those of the light to come in now to guide us in the ascension process. We have some soul members here who are struggling from ascension symptoms such as dizziness and ringing in the ear. They're saying, are you complaining? You asked you asked for this. They're saying you asked for this ascension. Are you complaining now that you are at a higher vibration, that you are experiencing frequencies differently? Of course you are. It's like they're saying it's like a deaf person asking to hear. But when you first start to put in a hearing aid, they're terrified and they actually usually don't like it. It's the same thing. You are now feeling, resonating with different frequencies. Don't complain, be honored. It's mildly uncomfortable, but is it painful? If it's not, you're okay. You're okay. Go to the doctor. You know, I'm not a licensed professional here. If you're sensing something is out of balance or something wrong that's outside of energy, maybe medically, go to the doctor. Use your head. But I'm hearing, for the most of you who are hearing the ringing in your ear, no matter how loud it gets, how lucky are you? How lucky are you? You're tapping into frequencies you've never tapped into before. Don't complain about it now. Don't put that out to the universe. You're tapping into new frequencies. Of course, it's shocking. It's something new. They're saying something, there's more. But it's yours. You asked for it. You asked for it. You asked to see beyond the veil. They don't have eyesight over there. So you're going to be resonating via energy frequency changes. If you're hearing, if you have a ringing going on in your ears, this is generally going to mean that you're tapping into higher frequencies than you're used to having. This is the beginnings, they're saying the kiss, sorry, they show me images and feeling. The kiss of the beginning of your psychic abilities opening up, blossoming. Doesn't happen overnight. They're saying. Doesn't happen overnight. I apologize for that sound, but the last time I tried to turn off my notifications during a reading, the video shut down, so I'm not touching that again. Be careful about being pulled back into old cycles. I'm hearing for some of you, okay? Old cycles. Some of you are really going through realizing this right now. And I feel like many of you know, I didn't put myself here. I know that this was not my fault in getting here. But here's what's amazing. Now, so many of you understand that it's your fault for staying. What were we talking about earlier? I didn't catch it until I went back and looked at the comments. Time for a forest dance. Maybe we'll set up a time for the soul tribe to have a forest dance. We'll meet in the forest, right? No matter where you are. Texas, Colorado, California, DC, Canada, Michigan, Australia, Romania. We have them everywhere. You guys, we have a big, beautiful soul tribe. It's time to go within. I have bipolar 2 disorder. It can get rough if I'm not careful. Yeah, I understand that. Big part in that, eating healthy, right? Exercise, working this monkey mind. Obviously, if medication helps you, darling, you must take it. You must take it, right? And a lot of people with bipolar disorder don't like to take their medication because they love the highs. And it's not even about loving the highs. They feel more in touch with spirit when they're manic. But make sure you're being very much in contact with your doctor about this. But there are spiritual things you can do as well. Meditation, yoga. Hey, Fabiana, sister, how are you? Fabiana is a beautiful sister in our soul tribe, Australia. You know, look at this connotation of the lovers. I love this. I'm interested in this. All right, Spirit, what do you want to say here? Let's see where this is going. Let's see. Spirit, loyal heart. What do you want to say here? Loyal heart. They're saying pick up a different deck. This is a Tarot Wise. How funny, I split it. 2 5s, struggle. Some of you really struggling. really struggling, I'm hearing, with hearing your spirit guides. Even though you're saying, I've been meditating, I've been asking, where are my answers? Right? I talk a lot about praying is talking to God, meditating is listening. Where are my answers? That's what I'm hearing. Loyal heart is 35. That is a 7. Been pulling a lot of 7s lately. All right, Spirit. Loyal heart. Wow, look at the top of this. 7. There it is. Loyal heart clarified by 2 of Cups. Pulled the 2 of Cups in that other deck earlier. And look at this. Another one flew out. 2 of Wands. 22 viewers right now. Temperance, balance. Give me a moment. Look how these 2 owls are looking at each other. Do you notice how they're almost like, oh, I didn't even know you were there. Look how they both have a crown. Look at how they're looking at each other. I'm hearing, sorry. I'm hearing so many of you want this. Right? This commitment, this I'm all in, this loyal heart. Look how they're looking at each other. Are you speaking that truth? Are you wanting that, but then going out in the world with a great big shield on you, a block? Thank you, Kelly, my sister. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much. Do you have this balance? Because there is something new waiting for you down this path. I know it's scary to walk that path. I know you don't know what's behind these mountains, but I promise you it's shiny and bright. The path there may be a little bit rough. The path may be discomforting, but there is something there for only you. I keep hearing the new channeling is, do you really want it? You keep saying you want it, but your actions to the universe are different. Are you saying that you want this? But then standing on your balcony, right? This guy right here, he has everything he needs. He has nice clothes. He has a very nice balcony, nice view. But one of his wands of passion is bolted to the wall. The world he holds in his hands. He holds the world in his hands. But it could be so much bigger. Right? It could be so much bigger. And he's wanting it. You can tell because he's holding this wand of passion up on the wall. What's holding you back? Strip off those nice clothes. Get rid of all of it. Do you really need them? There is more waiting for you. When you're feeling like you want this within your heart, but showing the universe this, they're very confused. You have free will. How can they help you if your frequency is guarded against these things? Right? How can they help you if your frequency is guarded against them, but you are asking for them? How confusing is that for the universe? The universe only operates on frequency. The universe doesn't speak English. And frankly, the universe doesn't care whether you're happy, sad, mad, none of that, because all of those things are growth. When you're sad, you have growth. When you're mad, there is growth. Inevitably, there will be growth. The universe just wants you to grow. And it wants to give you exactly what you're asking for. Not with your English words, but with your vibration and your frequency. If you're staying here, bolting your wand of passion to the wall, looking out into the world with something screaming inside of you, begging to get out, you're tying the universe's hands, right? You're tying their hands. That's what they're saying. You're amazing. Let's read this one. I've never seen this one, Loyal Heart. I mean, I think I've passed it by, but I've never pulled it. Look at this. Look at how they're looking at each other. Interesting. 35, 8. Okay. 35. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove that they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. Do you know that? Do you know that? While you're looking for something outside of yourself, it's already within you for your taking. Spirit's always loyal to you. Do you know that? You cannot find this until you understand that. Are you loyal to Spirit? There's a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected and divinely directed. Your partnerships, your friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments, and trusting in divine protection. These heartfelt commitments cannot come about until you fully have given yourself over to Spirit and your higher self. Do you love yourself? If I want to know God, I must know myself. If I want to see God, I must see myself. If I want to love God, I must love myself. Look at Archangel blowing that horn. If I want to know God, I must know myself. If I want to see God, I must see myself. If I want to love God, I must love myself. 2 of Wands again. Look at it in this connotation. Look at him. Sorry, 3 of Wands. This is even better. This is the next step. That's the way tarot works. It works in stages. So 2 of Wands. I know there's more for me. I might be comfortable, but I am not filling my heart's desires and passions. I hold the world in my hands, but it could be bigger. Making a choice too. 3. Taking that shot. Taking that chance. Look at the yin yang here. Balancing your divine masculine and feminine. And look how his hand now, this is that wand that was bolted. He has infused it with power. He has taken it, and that's all it takes. Rip it off that wall. It's yours. It's yours. It's all yours. It's yours. What do you want? This is Spirit asking you, what do you want? Here's you looking up saying, oh, thank you, Spirit. Look at all these options I have. Look, I don't know what to do. What do I pick? And she's saying, you can have anything you want, my darling. But tell me so I can help you. Tell me so I can join in this beautiful roller coaster ride of life. Spirit wants to join you. Look at her face. Now we all remember this side, right? Don't end up here. And we all have these moments. Don't allow yourself to be stuck by it. But sometimes it does happen, right? When we look at this man, we see he's blind now. Look at him. Hey, hang on, let me get a good focus. Blind. Now we see on this side, he's standing in the middle of the swamp. Blind. And he has no idea that Spirit is there. All he knows is he doesn't know where to go. Those moments when you can't hear Spirit, I know it's scary. Oh, it's horrible. But it's powerful. Sammy B, hey love. Hey sister. Those moments when you can't hear Spirit, that's Spirit backing off for you. Even though it's hard to see, it's hard to feel. Right? Here we see, hey mofo, what are you doing out there all blind? Where's your seeing eye dog? Where's your buddy? We see that you're far from home, but it's still in sight, right? We see the castle back here. It's still in sight. But he has no idea that Spirit's offering him these options and smiling down upon him, saying, I'm waiting on you, baby. I am waiting on you. Yeah, where's my buddy, right? What are you doing out there by yourself? Why are you being a silly head? Don't worry, Spirit's got you, right? You got to put your focus into what you want. But do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? Miss May or not. That's hard to say, isn't it? Nope, I don't. And that's okay. Now breathe through that. I don't know what I want. What an amazing confirmation. Now you've recognized I don't know what I want. Now you know, oh wait, I have a choice. So make a decision on what you want. Go within. And I know you're sick of hearing it, all of you, but it's time to go within. You're looking down. You're looking at this world of yours, and I say of yours because I mean it is your creation. Thank you. You're looking down at this world of yours, and it's much smaller than it should be. It should be so much bigger. You're putting parameters around your dreams. You're putting parameters around your dreams. How dare you? Don't do that. It's going to break your heart. Your divine soul purpose is going to rise up in you, whether you like it or not. Gabriel is blowing his horn. If you put parameters around your dreams, you may as well put parameters around universe. You can't do that. So they are going to force you into it through tower moments. Or you can walk into it with grace. When you, Carrie's 3-ring circus, when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, take a breath and just open your eyes. I completely resonate with that. Amy Kessler, I'll have to go back and watch, but glad I caught you live. Amy, good soul sister. Y'all laughing, but I'm about to act fool jumping out. I don't know what that one means because I must have missed the earlier ones. Ranger, White Ranger, I also don't understand that. Is that like the whatchamacallits? Ace and the yellow. Okay. I don't really know those ones, those guys very well. I know what you're talking about, I think. What are those guys called? Power Rangers? Is that what you're talking about? Are you guys talking about Power Rangers right now? Are you guys talking about Power Rangers? You guys are funny. Yep. Some of you are really fighting with yourself, your inner self. This came out earlier today during the live feed. Inner conflict? Much? Right here, this is healthy inner conflict. Inner conflict is necessary. And I'm very much saying inner conflict because look what's right behind it. Right? This is Eight of Swords again in a different deck. But now we see the side, for those new to our soul tribe, now we see the side where we can tell where it's possible for her to cut herself out. Yes, she didn't put herself there, but it will damn well be her fault for staying. Cut yourself out and take those swords because they're now yours. Look at spirit above you. Look at that eagle. Look at spirit above you saying, I can't do anything until you start walking, until you break yourself free. However, once you do, I've got you, baby. I've got your 6. I've got your path. I will guide you. I will lead the way. Look at the path in front of you. It is clear, but she doesn't know that, for she is blinded. You don't know that because you're sitting here fighting with yourself inside of your own mind. You're blinded and having this inner conflict with yourself while there's a volcano going off behind you. And it's like, again, mofo, get out of there. What are you doing? This is not the place for this. You're both about to die. Your ego and your soul. Are we done blinding ourselves? Are we done fighting our own soul? Why? Why are you fighting your own soul? I'm hearing that for so many of you. There is something new waiting for you. I love this connotation. This is 10 of Cups in reverse. Don't take reverse to be negative. It's a different perception, such as life, right? And it's actually very beautiful. Look at the coloring. Look at the lotus flower birthing the Ace of Cups. There is a new love waiting for you. I know you don't believe that. I know you think there's not for you. Or you want it in such a way that you feel scarcity of. Just like I say all the time, if you need money, the last thing you want to do is feel scarcity because you're pushing away the energy of money. If you feel like you don't have love, I know you love the lotus, but if you feel like you don't have love, if you feel alone, lonely, that is scarcity of love. You're pushing away the energy of your other half. It is only in resonating in your true light, your true essence, that will draw them into you. 33 viewers right now. Do you want this? It is for you. Don't worry, my love. It is for you. You have 10 full cups right here on the beach, waiting for you. This new ace being born in this lotus. Allow universe to create what you have been manifesting. But once you start feeling scarcity of it, you're pushing it away. You're canceling out all the work you've done to manifest it. Do you understand? You're canceling all of it out. And they want to give it to you so much. They can't wait to give it to you. They're chomping at the bit. Chomping at the bit. That's what I'm hearing. Just let us. That's what I'm hearing. Let us grant your wishes, your blessings. Let us blow your mind. Stop standing in your own way with your scarcity thoughts. And this goes for all abundance, love, any kind of relationships, money. When you feel scarcity, you're pushing those energies away. You are canceling out your own manifestation. They asked me to turn this around and show you this. Do you see this lily that's growing in the crack? Even though he has all these lilies, he doesn't notice the one that's important, growing out of nothing in the cracks behind him. You see the Kabbalah tree. You see the eternity symbol over his head, eternally transforming. You're manifesting exactly, you guys have no idea how much you're coming into a power of manifestation. Everything you are thinking will begin to show itself in your outer world faster than you could even imagine. I'm here to tell you that you actually have control over this. You actually have control over this. I know you don't think you do, but you do. Okay, Spirit, let's pull one Isis card. I had to get back on here today. I felt y'all's energy all day long. And I feel like a lot of you listened to the live earlier. And I feel that you actually put some of those things into place, some of those things into play. They're saying, please don't forget that being, living the frequency of your inner light is manifesting what you want in your life. Simply that. Living the frequency of your truest self, your inner light, will draw naturally the things you need in your life. But when you covet that of others, when you're jealous of others, envious of others, or when you simply feel the essence of scarcity within you, like I don't have enough love, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough friends, you are pushing those things away. It is stepping into, it's already mine. If everything in this universe is energy, sorry, they're talking very fast and I'm trying to talk very slow so that I don't mess it up. If everything in this universe is energy, and you put yourself on the frequency of what you want, it naturally comes to you. But if you do not, if you put yourself on the frequency of scarcity, of I don't have, I can't have, I am not worthy, I am not good enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not pretty enough, I don't have enough, you are automatically creating a teeny tiny world. You are blocking everything that you want to come to you. But if you knew everything in this world is energy, and that everything you want is just waiting for you, and you knew it was coming to you, what if you believed that? What if you actually did? I know a lot of you think, I know that. Everything's energy, everything's coming towards you. But what if you really believed it? What if you really believed that everything you want was really yours? Those energetic flows start coming towards you. Wow, thank you. These tentacled beings are malevolent. They're coming towards him. Do you see him holding his staff out? This is 3 of Wands again. Wow. It's already coming towards you, baby. You are the only one that can block it. 3 of Wands in 3 different decks. 3 of Wands in 3 different decks. 30 viewers, 30 likes right now. I don't think we've ever actually had the same amount of viewers as likes. Woo! Yes. 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 That was so exciting. You guys worked so hard for that. Thank you. Phoenix and Neil, Sister Tammy, Phoenix Lotus, you guys, everybody that helps with the likes, you guys are so amazing. Thank you so much. But what I'm trying to say here is that you're waiting for something that's already yours, right? You're waiting for something that's already yours. And 3s, how powerful is that? I have felt Jesus Christ so much lately. Master Sonata. Do you see these malevolent beings coming towards him? Bringing pentacles. He is holding out his staff, his wand, because he has ripped that off the wall. He may not be as well dressed as he was. Y'all remember when I sold everything I owned down to a 65-pound rucksack and I hiked the Gulf Coast? I wasn't dressed as well, but I was happier than I've ever been. I remember someone asking me on the road, they said, God, doesn't that get heavy? That pack? Because I had bruises on my shoulders, on my lower back where it's set right here. And they said, God, doesn't that get heavy? And I said, this is the lightest I've ever been. As you step in to the frequency of your inner desires, What do you really want? Do you know? Remember? Remember? Do you know? Do you know what you want? Do you even know that you're being offered all of these things? Find that out first. And then it's yours. That's it. Put yourself into the frequency of, I already have it. I said the other day, if you knew for a fact you were going to win the lottery in 6 months, how would you be acting right this second? How would you be acting right now? You'd be acting like a millionaire. You know what I mean? So start acting like you already have it. That is how you bring it in. Putting yourself on the frequency of, I know it is coming. I am not BSing you. You already have it. The only person in this whole entire universe, in fact, the only entity in this whole entire universe blocking all that glitters is you. All right. Let's pull an Isis card. One more. Woo! Today has been a day of channeling. Big old day. Spirit. One Isis card for the Soul Tribe. And look how wonderful she's been tonight. She's doing so good. Good job, hon. Isn't she good? Yeah. She's like, yeah, I'm done with this. That dog wore her out, y'all. Y'all caught that earlier when I had to delete it because Uncle Jimmy got all kinds of mad. He came out yelling at me for bringing a dog home. Story of my life. You know. It was pretty rough when I brought the possum home too, but he got used to it. I love that dog though. It's in the backyard right now. Probably going to keep it if nobody claims it. So, whatever. Spirit for the Soul Tribe. Big old breath through your tummy. I called him Tramp because he looks like a tramp, and he was a tramp. He's a tramp, but they love him. I didn't feel that. I really didn't. It was magic and ritual, just so you know. But I really didn't feel it. I promise. It did not buzz. But it's called Magic and Ritual Crafting Sacred Practice. So for some of you, you need to be on your full moon, new moon rituals. Okay? It's important right now. We have a big year. He's a tramp, but I love him. He's a tramp, all the same. I don't think that's how it goes, but he's a tramp. They adore him. Oh, really hope he stays that way. I don't even know what this one is, but we're going to read it. Cartouche. Sorry. Yeah. Is that how you say it? Cartouche? Ellen Faust, are you here? She has this deck and she might be able to help me out. Divine Names of Power. I said earlier, actually, I think I've said twice today now. Names are powerful. Very powerful. I have some spirit guides that won't. I asked a spirit guide's name the other day. I can't remember who's reading. I mean, I'll remember it in a second, of course. It was this woman who kept circling my table. She was very tribal, and asked her her name, and she said, "Who are you to ask me that?" It was almost rude to her. It was kind of like I went up and smelled her butt. Like I didn't, but you know, she acted like, "Whoa, don't you do that." So I don't know. That's really interesting. Cartouche, Divine Names of Power. Let you see the symbolism here. If anybody wants to take a screenshot, this is an awesome deck. Me too, Jennifer. One of my favorite movies. Awakening to Love. Is that, tell me who, I know that that's a different like handle that I'm used to seeing for you. Is that Julie? Who is that? Awakening to Love. Phoenix Anil, thank you. Yeah, Julie Jules. Okay. Sister, you had some really, really, really powerful words earlier. I just wanted you to know I heard that. I couldn't see it at the time. I went back and watched it. Sister, you're waking up. I'm proud of you. Some of the stuff you said gave me some downloads, so keep doing exactly what you're doing. Okay? All right, let's read a little bit of this out of the book, and we're done. I'm just feeling this deck today. Dang. I'm not really sure what to do here. Okay, so this card buzzed. Y'all tell me what you think I should do. This card buzzed, but the next one out was this. And I looked down and I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Portal of Light. And when I opened the book, I turned right to Portal of Light. Which one do you want? Give me a C or a P. No emojis, just a C or a P, because otherwise Google or YouTube gets all weird and they'll ban accounts over weird stuff. Okay, P, C, P, 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 P. All right, P it is. We're doing P. I mean, I'm going to still read the first paragraph of C because I'm not a jerk. I want to know too, y'all. I want to know too. But we got some P's in here. I turned right to it, so that's right. I agree. Both, please. I can't read both of them, but I'm going to read. What I'm going to do is read a majority Portal of Light and then maybe the first paragraph of Cartouche because I don't know what that means. And I remember I've read it, but it's been a while. Okay, for Portal of Light. Portal of Light. Look at her reaching out to you. This reminds me very much of old girl trying to help out old boy, right? Saying, I got you, baby. Do you even see me? This also reminds me of Phoenix Lotus's spiral lion Leo drawing. Like the way the spiral is. I don't know why, but it is. There's a lot of gold coming out lately in these readings. It's interesting. Portal of Light. She glides on wings through time and space. Interesting. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are being conscious on levels beyond this physical world. You're guided now to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space and allow your sense of self to expand. It is safe for you to do this now. Do not be afraid. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You are not leaving your earthly awareness. You are instead adding to it. You are growing in power and awareness now. You have had a breakthrough. Insights where you realize that you are not who you thought you were. Wow. You are, in fact, a much vaster being. Sometimes this was shocking and uncomfortable and difficult to accept. At other times, it was gentle and made so much sense to you. Why is this so confusing? You are learning to integrate this awareness of your vast self into your life. The practical consequences of doing are extraordinary. To live with less and less fear and insecurity. To become more detached and more passionate, more loving and less demanding. To need less and receive more. To feel more joy and exert less force to attain it. Such wonderful gifts await you. You also become capable of exerting healing influence beyond time and space, which means being able to help free yourself and others if you choose to share your healing gifts. You can learn to create freedom from trauma, attachment, history, and any other situation that may drain life force and distract from divine love, no matter whether occurring in this or another lifetime. All right, I'm going to read the ritual for those of you who are interested in listening to it. If you would not mind, could somebody take the time later? You can just check it for me now. Timestamp this so that if you want to listen to it later in meditation, you can, okay? I'm going to read the directions first, so don't timestamp it until I start reading it. But it says, Ritual of the Portal of Light. You will need one candle, perhaps a tea light or white or black candle for this exercise, and some matches. Sit comfortably where you can gaze at the lit candle with eyes half closed and your spine relatively straight and supported, but relaxed. Gaze at the candle, flickering with soft focus. Keep your eyes half closed, half open as you focus on the candle and on your breath. When you are ready, imagine you can project yourself into that candlelight, sending your awareness into it until you sense all around you, either actually within or the intention of bright white light, pure. Allow yourself to release anything at all, conscious or unconscious, that you feel weighs you down. Just release it into the light. Say quietly this incantation. In this light beyond time and space, I enter the portal of divine light and grace. I am free of shackles from this life or another. I surrender old fear into the Divine Mother. I now choose to be free of the past. In the present light of spirit, I now bask. In the portal of light beyond all time, love and light frees me into peace sublime. When you are ready, just open your eyes and extinguish your candle. 36 viewers and 36 likes. I feel so blessed today. The incantation says, interesting that they're different. In this light beyond time and space, I enter the portal of divine light and grace. I am freed from shackles in this life and that. I release all that would hold me back. I now choose to be free of the past. In the present light of spirit, I now bask. In the portal of light beyond all time, love and light frees me to peace sublime. It says, for that last incantation, it says you can say the incantation, which is an excerpt from the ritual above on its own, but first visualize yourself surrounded by white light. Interesting. So I'm going to read quickly from Cartouche, just the first paragraph and the incantation, and that's all for that one. Divine names of power. Divine names of power. Where are you, Cartouche? Where did you go? There you are. Divine names of power. Do you want this? I keep hearing this. I don't know who that's for out there, but someone out there. They're asking, do you want this? Stop asking for it. And then that's what they're saying. Do you want this? Stop asking for it and not doing anything about it. Cartouche, divine names of power. Lady Isis initiates you now into her special mysteries. The use of sacred intonations. The words that you speak. Oh my goodness. I just said this earlier. Sorry, my foot's falling asleep, so I have to, y'all should see how I'm sitting. I'm sitting like a duck. I just said this earlier. Words are getting really powerful. Of course. Look at me not wanting to take the card that God gives. It's always the right one. The words that you speak are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power, rather than be undermined or held back by it, Practice thoughtful speech and clear your head of old unforgiveness. Clear your head and your heart of old unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, you will be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak will come into being more swiftly and obviously. Isis is initiating you as a master healer in her sacred tradition of divine names of power. You are being initiated into the divine healing tradition of Isis herself. Isis works through divine names of power. These are sacred words of strength, magic, and power to create healing from a place of compassion and devotion to love. She honors that which is worthy of protection and uses endless determination combined with her skill of speaking words of power to cause life to thrive, and that which is not worthy of cultivation, which would not serve life, to dissipate and decline. I'm going to read the incantation for those of you who feel it. Close your eyes and hear. There's two. I'm picking one. I call upon Isis who loves me unconditionally. Teach me to speak powerfully. From a place of love and peace sublime, beyond time and space, my words will shine. How close is that? Like diamonds with beauty and strength immense, they bring divine truth and cut through pretense. Beloved Isis, initiate me into your words of power. Your healing grace descends upon me as a heavenly shower. I'm going to read the next one. It's short. Grace of sweet Lady Isis, cleanse me now of karmic crisis, of words said in haste, their effect and cause. Help the spiritual momentum now pause. Negative repercussions now cease. All involved are filled with peace. Your names of power in the pain dissolve unhappiness, bitterness, and strain, creating new webs of light and healing, divine, unconditional love now revealing. You guys, Spirit is telling us that it's truly within your power to have everything you want and desire. But it's also truly within your power to bring hell down upon yourself, right? Words are powerful. Watch what you're saying. Watch what you're saying. You know, I saw a meme the other day, and it said, "Are you effing kidding me?" That's all it said. And then at the top of it, it said, "I say this about 1,000 times a day." And everybody laughed, and I thought it was funny too, because I do too, right? We all do. Are you freaking kidding me? Right? But what are our words doing? Are you smiling when you say that? Are you laughing about the crazy silliness that is life? Or are you mad and irritated and saying, are you kidding me again? You're drawing that into yourself and your universe. Watch your words. You're affecting others. If you're attracted to my channel, you're powerful. Watch your mouth. You're affecting others. This is a responsibility, right? What are your intentions? Yes, Phoenix. Yes. What are your intentions? Are you speaking them? Archangel Gabriel is blowing his horn, saying it is time. Stand up, right? Rise up. You have no choice. Are you a part of Gaia? Rise up. You got this. That's why we're here, Soul Tribe, to support each other through this. Don't be left behind. Don't be left behind. I think it's interesting that the child there in this deserted land of left behind is the only one who looks confident, right? The woman holds the cosmic egg, the man a skull. Bird flying by saying, we were here. We asked you to follow, right? Power Rangers again, Tammy? Okay, guys. I love you all so much. I know there's a lot going on right now. That's why I come on more, right? And I don't feel like you do, but, you know, I want you to understand, when I separate, when I go away, I'm not leaving you. I'm going through the channeling and my own stuff, right? My phone's about to die. I'm going through my own channeling and my own stuff. It's not, I'm never leaving you. Somebody just cleared something. I felt it come out. It was beautiful. Gross, but beautiful. We're going to get through this and we're going to rise up. I promise. And I feel your energies. I know you've been manifesting. I know you've been working on yourself. I know you have been rising up already. We're coming. It's coming. You feel it. I feel it. Everything's okay. Jade, was that you? Would you eat tacos earlier? No, I'm kidding. No, I ate tacos. No. I just want you all to know how much I love you and how much you've helped me in my spiritual path of growth. Couldn't live without you. I could not live without you. I could not quit this YouTube thing if I wanted to. We are strong. We're stronger together, right? We're stronger together. I love you too. My sisters, my brothers out there, I love you so much. Oh, it's unbelievable how much love I have for each of you. I feel your souls. All right, let's close it up with some Nako. If you know it, sing it. Come on, spirit guides. They always sing with me, so I feel much better about singing. I can't hear you guys, but I know you're singing. I know you are. They say, don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words. No, don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. I love you, my soul tribe. I'm manifesting strength to walk through this. Take your wand, rip it off the wall, and go get it. I love you all. Catch you on the flip side. Like and subscribe. It's like tipping